Hello, this is a new video. Of course, you probably already realized that if you're watching this. And Happy New Year. It is 2024, which means it's time for some SimCity 4. And in this video, I'll just be showing off my SimCity 4 region. I haven't looked at this in a couple of years, probably. I worked on it in 2019, 2020. So, yeah, this was, I guess you could say this was a labor of lockdown. Well, at least in 2020. But yeah, the first city that I started in this region is New Crow Beach. So let's jump right in. And I might skip these loading screens. I'll cut to the game. So this is New Crow Beach. And I'll just zoom out so you can see what it looks like. This is the first city that I built as part of this region. So it does have an industrial area rather than building separate cities for my industry and all that. I like to make my first city in the region have all the different zone types. So that's why the environment score is so crappy. But it's really not that polluted. I like to keep like a bit of a green belt in between my zones. So there's a big swath of trees there, and let's just close this panel. So I have not much to the city. The population is 16,600, and it connects to I think, yeah, there's two cities next to it. Oh, and a cool thing is this bridge here, which kind of, I don't know if this is cheating a little bit, but the edge of this city just barely connects off the map to a neighboring city. So yeah, this is kind of the starter city of the region. So let's go back to our region view, and we'll take a look at one of the neighboring cities. And I think I'm going to show this peninsula first before I move across the bay area there. So the next I'll be showing Old Crow. This is a very small plot of land, so it's going to be a very small town. So Old Crow, it's a bit of a mix of farms. So I have a lot of farming zones here. And there's also a small village as well. Let's make it daytime so we can see better. Yeah, so there's just a small village here. And I'd say like 75% of the land use is farms. So not much to it, but I like to build a mix of different types of municipality in my region. So population is 700, 777. So that's Old Crow. Next, I'll be showing Forest Plains, and again, this is a very small plot of land, and yeah, as you can see, this is where all the industry and utilities happen. So I have a couple of oil power plants, and I'm selling power to this neighboring city, which I'll show, and also I'm importing garbage from neighboring cities in the region. So all the filth comes to this Forest Plains, and just a road running through, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go back to the region, and let's show something a little bit more exciting here, and this is Goose Bay. And this might take a little bit longer to load, so I might cut to when it's loaded. Oh, maybe not. I guess the game is kind of it's already loaded most of the assets, so it doesn't take as long anymore. But yeah, this is more of a dense city, kind of a dense urban area, and I have a regional airport here, I guess you would say. Yeah, small municipal airport. And there's some major avenues, kind of goes through the city like that. There's a army base. Makes monthly income, and this city, it's I find that this is the most rewarding, but also the most challenging of the SimCity games. So I do have it is challenging to especially in these types of big cities where you have more services. I find it hard to balance my budget sometimes. Got a minor league stadium, which is pretty cool. It's sometimes you can see people are in the stands. Yeah, there we go. Now the lights turn on. Yeah, and let's see what else is there. There's a prison and some pretty nice waterfront property on this bay here. Oh, and of course there's also university. Yeah, nice little campus. Like I need to increase the funding, but I won't be doing that in this video. Let's go back to the region, and there's one more, I guess you would say, municipality on this side of the bay, and it is Crow Crossing, and I'll show you why it's called Crow Crossing. Because there's another major bridge here, And this is one of, I think, 3 bridges in this region that cross the bay. So very important for commuters going back and forth across the bay. And yeah, this is just another industrial and utility city. And I'm, of course, selling power to nearby cities and importing garbage. So that's that. And if we go back to our region, let's take a look at, we'll start to take a look at the other side. So there's New Crow Beach and there's North Crow. So North Crow is on the other side of that bridge, the first bridge that I showed. And so you come into the city here, and it's just a little, nice little suburb. 6,600 people living here. Pretty quiet suburb. There's some windmills, a nice wind farm in this corner of the city, so that's cool. And also, this is where I built a highway connecting many of the cities in the north of the region. So the highway passes through, and there's one interchange here. So I'll be showing the rest of the cities that highway connects to. So go back and we'll check out our next city. Well, this is the kind of the terminus of the highway, where the highway ends, in Golden Bay. And I think I was inspired by the Gold Coast of in Australia. So that's where I got the name Golden Bay from. And yeah, just a very small village with a very quiet downtown area. And that's where the highway starts. Yeah, not much to see here. Like I said before, I like to keep the natural features of the land. So I've preserved a lot of this forest area here. But we'll go back and let's check out. Let's continue along the highway. And let's check out Hope. So this is a bigger plot of land, and you'll see what I use most of the land for. I'll just change it to the daytime. So most of the land is farms. And this is really, I would say, the farm capital of my region. And when you have a certain farm population, you get this state fair. This building becomes available. And yeah, there's a kind of a small town. I really like this small town in the middle of all the farms. Oh, and you also get a farmer's market as a result of having a certain population of farms in your city. So, yeah, I really do like this small village, kind of a small town, bigger than a village. But yeah, I really like this. And it incorporates the natural topography really well. The forest and the hills. Yeah, all in all, pretty neat. And of course, the highway runs through. So, as you can see, there's a lot of cars. And there's a couple of interchanges. There's one there. And this diagonal interchange here. I think, yeah, so I do have NAM installed as far as mods, but I haven't used it too much. I've barely scratched the surface of NAM. I'm not really the most advanced player at this game. I know other people have done some incredible things with mods, but yeah, I think NAM is really like is a must-have, but there's still a lot you can do with the base game. I'm not gonna build this high-capacity school because that is a lot of monthly upkeep. So yeah, let's go back to our region and let's go off the beaten path a little bit here. And just east of North Crow is Crow Cove. So let's check it out. Yeah, it's just a little sleepy little cove. Some cliffside properties. Very nice. I like to build these roundabouts, and I like to put like a garden in the middle when I do build them. And yeah, not much to see here. Just a road going through the town, and a nice beach. And yeah, that's Crow Cove. So let's go back to our region, and next I will show Deep Forest. And Deep Forest, I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, there's a road going into the town, but this I remember what the name was inspired by. It was inspired by a track from the Gran Turismo series. So maybe I should build a racetrack in this deep forest. But yeah, not much to see there. Next, let's go to Port Cove, since we already saw Crow Crossing. Let's go to Port Crow. And another pretty small plot of land. There's a pretty cool bridge. I think this is called a cantilever bridge. I might be misremembering, or I might have to fact check myself on that one. But yeah, another sleepy little town with a road going through. Oh, and there's a tourist trap. I don't quite remember what it does. Llama spit distance 166. I wonder if that's meters or feet or yards. Anyway, let's go back to our region, and this is probably the centerpiece of the north area of my region. and this is Green Hills. And no, Sonic the Hedgehog does not live here. Even though I think that's what the name was inspired by. And a pretty cool statue. I guess that's supposed to be me. And yeah, this is another more relatively densely populated city in this region. There's more going on here. So the first thing that you'll notice coming into the city is the highway passes through here. And let's see, there's one interchange. And oh, this is a pretty cool tunnel here. So this highway tunnels through this hill. That's kind of cool. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a bit of a flu here. And I still have a bit of a nagging cough. But yeah, you would also notice that I've been using some of these overpasses here, and this is I think this is a NAM exclusive puzzle piece. These puzzle pieces are from the NAM mod. So it tries to get some more pedestrian routing options for pedestrian traffic into the game. So yeah, there's the highway, and there's another small municipal airport, and a little bay area here. Some pretty nice high density high rises here. And yeah, just a bit of industrial, high-tech industrial sprinkled in this highway corridor. And the good thing about high-tech industrial is that it doesn't pollute as much. It still says pollution high, which is a bit surprising, but that may be because of the highway traffic as well. So yeah, if you go north in this part of the city, it becomes a bit more suburban. Have some cool, I like these row houses here that go along this diagonal road. And yeah, pretty much wraps around like that. There's this, what is this? This is like a fire department landing strip, right? And yeah, another minor league stadium, another university. This one is a bit better funded. And I believe this is a country club, yes. Average score, 5 under par. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much Green Hills. And again, I like how I was able to incorporate the hills and preserve a lot of this forest, which is something I like to do in this game. So yeah, let's go back to our region and just to take a quick look at what else I have going on. So Delta Pass here. This is all this is just the highway. Really, that's all it is. It's just the highway passing through. Hence the name Delta Pass. Oh, yes, that reminds me. I think I called, in my head, I called the highway the Delta Highway or something like that. Yeah. So let's check out Crow Hill here. So Crow Hill, yeah, not a whole lot going on. Just a little hillside community here. Not much to see, but yeah, it's kind of nice. So let's go back and let's check out East Delta. East Delta. So this is the other end of the highway. So the highway comes in here and then it ends here. And it turns into this avenue. Yeah, there's let's see, a bit of industrial in this corner here, pocket of industrial. And ooh, I like this. I like this tunnel. That tunnel's under that hill like that. And oh, that's pretty nice. The mayor's house is on top of the tunnel. And yeah, not a whole lot going on. Another sleepy little community. So let's go back, and I think there's one or two more places to show. Yes, so Port Delta. And it's called Port Delta because it has a seaport. So this here is my port. And there's a gas power plant as well. And yeah, just another small community. Yeah, that's basically it. And I don't think I showed I don't think I showed the Ocean Phantom Bridge. So let's check out the Ocean Phantom Bridge. Yeah, okay, yeah, I would have remembered this this bridge. So this game has a lot of cool bridge options, and this is another favorite of mine. I don't know if you would I don't know if you would consider this a suspension bridge, but it still looks pretty cool all the same. And yeah, just a little industrial area here. And I guess I have a waste to energy plant. So this utility building incinerates garbage and turns it into electricity. And sells the electricity to nearby East Delta and Crow Hill. So yeah, that is pretty much my region. Yeah, like I said, lots of people have built way more extravagant, populated regions, but this is this is my region, and I like it, and I like this game. Like I said, this is I would say, the most challenging of the SimCity games, but also the most rewarding as well. It definitely has the steepest learning curve. I remember when I first played this game, when it was new, I didn't really get it. I was trying to build cities that were like self-contained cities, like in the previous SimCity games. I'd played all of them up to that point. So it really took some practice to get the hang of what the game wanted you to do, and that is to build, instead of building self-contained cities, the game wants you to build a region. And so I think I've built a nice mix of urban areas and small communities and farming communities and industrial areas. And yeah, all in all, pretty nice region. Yeah, pretty proud of it. So yeah, that's all I had for this video, and there will be more to come on this channel, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching, everyone.